I'm not gonna tell you guys how far I drove for this burger, but it was far. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing a very special video, and this video kind of is something that's very anticipated, especially by you guys, because we are gonna be doing a Q&A slash mukbang slash this is my very last supper. You're probably wondering, well, what is a last supper? You're never gonna eat again?
Are you dying? Are you on death row?
No, that's not what it is. But I did tell you guys a couple videos ago that I wanted to start a workout slash meal plan challenge where I'm trying to lose 15 pounds before my birthday. And I eat food like this all the time, and this is pretty much the reason why I am
not losing weight.
So I'm going to be going on a diet after this meal, and I'm done. I'm cutting it off cold turkey. No bad food anymore. I got this delicious burger from a place kind of far from me, but it's really good, and it has like onions on it, and it's made out of black beans and lentils. It has like a special sauce, kind of like McDonald's, and it just has like lettuce, tomato, onion, all that good stuff. I have French fries. I have mac and cheese right here. I actually ate most of it in the car, so oops. But the mac and cheese, I don't know what the cheese is made out of. I think it's sweet potatoes and cashews, so it's really delicious though. I'm obsessed. And I also have some delicious off the grill mushrooms over here. So we're gonna like have a little feast. So I asked you guys on Instagram to submit some questions. If you guys don't already follow me on Instagram, I will put it somewhere here on the screen. And I did tell you guys to ask me questions, and you guys asked a lot of good questions. They were juicy, and also some weren't. Some were just normal, but I'm so excited to answer these questions. Before you even continue watching the rest of this video, you have to subscribe down below. We are a family here. There is no one allowed to watch these videos that is not subscribed to my channel. We are sisterhood family unit, so subscribe right now or else.
I'm calling your mom.
And give this video a big thumbs up if you guys like mukbangs and Q&As. Let's get into the video. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I do sit in my bed majority of the time when I eat. That sounds really sad and a very sad life, but it's just the way I like it. Ethnicity, super easy, black and white. My mom's white, my dad's black. That's it. My mom, if you want to get more in specifics, is like Italian and Russian and a bunch of different things. And my dad's African American. When you were younger, were there ever moments when you got bullied because you were black? At the time, I did not know that I was being bullied for being black because nobody ever said like,
ew, you're black?
But I think that because, okay, I was like the only black person in my elementary school, except for like one other person, and he wasn't in my class. So it was kind of rare from like where I'm from to even be black. So a lot of people didn't understand like my hair, my nose, my teeth. As I got older, I grew into my skin a lot more, and it never really bothered me. And people that didn't really tease me anymore because I stopped allowing it to happen. How did you and your boyfriend meet? I did a whole video on how we met, but pretty much to sum it up, we went to the exact same high school, nothing crazy or anything like that. But we didn't start dating when he was in high school. We dated when I was in high school. He had already graduated, and we just kind of started rekindling or talking on Instagram.
It's kind of how like kids do it nowadays.
Guys, I'm gonna miss eating like this. I'm gonna miss it. The next question was, were you fat as a teenager? I was not. I gained the majority of my weight after high school. I gained it when I was 19, which I guess it is kind of a teenager, but I was not fat as a teenager growing up. I wasn't fat in high school. It was really hard on me. It was really hard. So I was not fat as a teenager. I was fat when I got older, or fatter. How old are you? 21, gonna be 22, July 14th. Favorite thing to eat? Really hard question, because now that I'm plant-based and have been for almost 2 years, food has become like my favorite thing ever to try. There's these nachos that me and Alex get from this place that's kind of far from our home. And it's not even a vegan restaurant, but they make vegan nachos, and my favorite. They're amazing. They have like green olives on them. Ugh. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? That's a good question. Every time I make plans, God laughs. So I don't like to plan too much, but I do see myself married, maybe with kids. Alex, if you're watching. Possibly living in my first home, and yeah, I mean, that seems like a lot, but there's a lot that can happen in 5 years. So I do see myself and my career being better. How do you deal with sadness? I've actually had anxiety, depression for a long time now, and I actually had no idea that I had it until I realized it was like so deep into it that I had it. And it's crazy because I had no idea that I had it, and once I realized, I did go to therapy, and I also think journaling really helps with sadness. You also have to find out, like, what is the root of it? Is it your own mentality, or is something happening in your life that is causing you to be sad? Because if something is happening in your life, that is something that you possibly could change or fix. If it's your own mental state, there could be things that you have to do even deeper than that, which is see a therapist, journal, work out, things that are known and proven for helping your mentality. And I think that the best thing about life is you're gonna have ups and downs. You're gonna be sad, you're gonna be happy, and the best part is that majority of the time you will get out of it. How can I be comfortable with someone intimately when I am not in love with my body? You should get in love with your body, because does this person love your body? And if that's the case, why do you not love your body? Are you not happy with your weight? Are you not happy with just like the way you look? Because there's a lot of things that you can change about yourself to make yourself feel better. And I think you should do that. I feel like, for instance, I was a little bit too heavy. I didn't think weight looked good on me. So I lost weight, and that's kind of what I did. You just need to start loving yourself in every stage that you're in, and you'll just be way happier. So good. This burger is literally so slippery. I'm just waiting for it to like squirt out onto the plate. So much onions. What are your insecurities? My nose is my biggest insecurity. Physically. And my insecurity that used to be like an inner insecurity was that I hated when people didn't like me. So I used to hate like when I would feel like I couldn't be friends with everyone. But now that I got older, it doesn't really bother me anymore. What was your dream job growing up? By the way, love your beautiful energy and helpful videos. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. My dream job growing up was probably to be a lawyer or to be like an actress. I used to look up to Hilary Duff so much. She was like one of my favorite people of all time growing up, and she definitely made me want to be like an actress, but I'm a horrible actor. Horrible. Did you struggle with having big boobs when you were younger? I don't know how to accept mine. To be honest, I did not have big boobs until I gained a lot of weight. And when I gained the weight, I actually really liked them at first, and then I was like, okay, these are annoying. Now I don't mind them. But boobs grow when you lose weight or gain weight, and I've accepted that. To accept your breasts, just accept them. Find good bras, find good shirts to fit, you know, them in nicely, because if you're not wearing them properly, they could look bad. I'm the queen of that. I never wear clothes that look good on my boobs. I don't really care. I like roaming free. Right now I'm not even wearing a bra. I never wear bras. It's very common for me, so learn to love them. How did you transition into veganism? I watched What the Health on Netflix. It scared me shitless. I never ate meat after that. You want to be vegan or you want to learn more about it, watch all the vegan documentaries on Netflix. How can you manage a vegetarian vegan lifestyle in college with a small budget? Surprisingly, being vegan is very cheap if you do it right. Vegetables, beans, rice, they're all cheap. Look for the things that are in season and on sale. Okay, this is a juicy one. It says, when was the first time you and Alex had sex?
You nosy little.
We had sex probably like the first month we met. Yeah, we weren't holding back. We were definitely horny. Which, for reference, we've been together for 4 years, so 4 years ago. Were you financially stable growing up? I wasn't necessarily well off, but I wasn't poor either. And then my mom kind of went to school during my whole life, and when she finally graduated and became what she is today, we became more stable. But there was a lot of highs and lows in growing up, but it made me very humble, very grateful, and somebody that definitely does not take advantage of the value of a dollar. I think a lot of people who were born in money and don't know what life looks like without it don't appreciate it as much. And because I have had that up and down in my life, I know what it means to not have stuff and to have stuff. So I appreciate having stuff way, way, way more. Oh my God. How do you get over a breakup? Hang out with your friends. Listen to some sad songs, cry it out. Sometimes you need to have a really good cry. Let me just take my hair bags out because that burger is gonna have to wait. Have a good cry. You'll be fine, okay? Everybody breaks up with somebody at least once, and you're gonna realize that it's for a reason, and that you're gonna find somebody again who's even more special and even more amazing, and you're not gonna miss your ex. Trust me. I used to think every time I broke up with someone that I was gonna miss them like hell. I ain't never thought about them since. What do you think about distant relationships? I could never do one. I sure as hell respect people who can though. I couldn't do it. Favorite stores to shop at? I don't shop at any stores like really like in the mall anymore unless it's like PacSun or sometimes Victoria's Secret. But Pretty Little Thing, Misguided, Tiger Mist, Fashion Nova, Hole & Terry, those are my favorite online stores. Countries you want to visit. It's so funny, guys. I am so deathly afraid of flying, but I do want to eventually travel one day, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So I do want to visit so many countries. My favorite place that I've visited so far is the Bahamas. I love it so much. I'm going to go there with Alex hopefully next year. That is our plan. We want to go to Atlantis. Don't worry, we will take you guys along with us, but I'm so excited and I want to visit so many countries. So I will always vlog those and show you guys them. Do you think that getting with your best friend's ex is wrong even if they say it's okay? Yes, there's plenty of fish in the sea. You do not need to get with your best friend's ex. That's not cute. How long have you and your boyfriend been together? We've been together for 4.5 years. Not half yet, but almost 4.5 years. It's been a long time, but it's been the best time, definitely. Are you more of an at-home person or a party animal? I'm definitely an at-home person. I'm sure if you asked that question 7 years ago, the answer would have been different, but I am more of an at-home person now. I love being home. Like, I like it a little bit too much. I probably should go out a lot more, but
nothing good happens in the nighttime, guys.
Why did you start your YouTube channel? I always wanted to be a YouTuber, and I waited way too long. I wanted to be a YouTuber when I was like 14. Didn't have a camera, didn't have anything to edit. The second I was able to get that, I started filming that day. Do you have any advice for single girls out there? I'm 19 and I've never been in a relationship. Being single is a blessing. Like, you can have a lot of fun being single and you have more time to think about what you want, especially when you get older. Make yourself like a mental checklist of exactly what you're looking for in a guy or in a girl, and you will be a lot more conscientious of like the decisions you make. Hang out with your girlfriends, work on your career, and you can always meet somebody in the future and they're probably going to be like your person. What's the secret to a long, happy, and healthy relationship? Definitely find somebody that you're meant to be with, because if you pick somebody that isn't like really necessarily for you, you can't like make it work. Like, people try so hard and they end up getting divorced down the line. Find somebody who you don't mind looking at their face 24/7, like you don't get sick of them. That's what's worked for me. So as much as like Alex drives me crazy all the time, I don't ever get sick of him. Like, I can't wait for him to come home from work, even if we got into a fight before he left. I love being around him. Like, I love his energy. It makes me happy. When did you lose your virginity? I lost my virginity when I was 15.
Was that 15?
Just kidding. I think I lost my virginity when I was 14. 14? Was it 14? Seems so young. Favorite perfumes? Giorgio Armani C and the Ariana Cloud perfume are my two favorites right now. How do you get all the vitamins you need while being vegan? There's no vitamins that you're missing other than B12, which is a supplement. So if you don't eat enough iron, take iron supplements, but iron is in spinach and in other leafy greens. B12 is a supplement that you need that doesn't even come from animals or plants. Everybody should be taking B12. And sometimes I take vitamin D if I didn't get enough sun. When would you ideally want to have kids and how many? I love your videos so much, by the way. Thank you. I want to have kids as soon as possible because I want to be a young mom. I always have wanted to be a young mom. And I want 5 or 6 kids. What is your zodiac sign? I am a Cancer. Do you have any tattoos? Love your videos. Thank you so much. I do have 3 tattoos. I have 2 on my finger and 1 on my foot. On my fingers, it says, on my middle fingers, it says Forever Young, and on my foot, it's my birth year, 1997. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? California. I love Cali, guys. Love it. Would you ever consider doing a meet and greet someday? I would love to meet you. Of course. If enough people would want to see me, I would of course do a meet and greet. I would love that, guys. That would like make my whole life. If you were to change one thing about yourself, what would it be? I used to say being too sensitive, but I found that my sensitivity has worked in my favor. It has made me love a lot harder, and it has made me be a huge empath. And I used to look at being sensitive as a negative thing because a lot of people in my life have told me it was negative. But when I figured out that it wasn't negative and that it was a positive, I was so happy, and I like that about myself now. So I think now, what I would say that what's one thing I would change about myself now, it would probably be like being so critical and judgmental of myself. My dog is barking, I apologize. How did you grow your channel so quickly? I didn't, guys. I've been on here for I think I've been on here for 3.5 years now. It's just so happened that it kind of blew up out of nowhere, and I'm just so happy and blessed. Thank you so much. Is your boyfriend also vegan? Yes, he is, guys. We went vegan together. He has not eaten meat, dairy, eggs, nothing since I haven't. Favorite genre of music and favorite artist right now? Favorite genre will always be hip hop and R&B, and my favorite artist is like Drake and Ariana Grande, guys. She's like Beyonce, Rihanna, Jennifer Lopez. They're my top women artists. Do you think that money makes happiness? I do not. It's hard to ask that question to somebody who doesn't have money, because if you don't have money, you will think that money is your happiness. But unfortunately, it's not, and people who eventually get money realize that. But I don't think money is happiness. I think it can help with your happiness, because money troubles can make you sad. So I think it's a very complex question, and it's hard to answer, but I definitely think that happiness comes from within, and constantly trying to work on yourself and figuring out exactly in your life what you want and what you need to make yourself feel happy. There was way more questions than I was expecting. If you guys have any other questions you want to ask me, let me know down below. I know I did not even closely finish this burger. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it, and let me know down below any other video requests you guys have for me. I would love to hear what you guys have. I love you guys so much. I will see you in my next video. Mwah!